The upcoming Deadpool and Wolverine has 5 shot endings, and per Scoopers, only one of these endings will make the final cut. You don't say. Okay, let's put the sarcasm aside for just a little bit. So, yeah, the latest update in regards to rumors and news is that Marvel Studios, when shooting Deadpool and Wolverine, shot upwards of 5 different endings. And all of these endings are, in a way, setting up the future of Deadpool and Wolverine in the MCU and Secret Wars, but they ended up shooting a bunch of different versions that feature different characters, cameos, and or different scenarios that they put the characters in, just so they can play around with it, and as they get closer to finalizing the next 2 Avengers scripts, that they sort of have an idea of which ending to use. Now, this is all coming from insiders and the scoopers, and they can't provide any more info on any of this outside of that, so I'm going to just go ahead and say, well, part of it's probably true, but a lot of it's BS. They always end up shooting a bunch of different takes, so yeah, it's a bunch of different endings. You know? They also do reshoots. They've also literally, for a lot of Marvel Studios projects, shot some of the final scenes for the film weeks before the film is out. Because that's how they like to do it, because then they're more dead set on what's going to happen. And this isn't anything new. This is not shocking. Remember, after the world premiere of the original Avengers film, the cast ran down to a little makeshift set in downtown LA to finish shooting. It happens. It's okay. It does happen. You know, the whole thing with Deadpool and, there's going to be like 5+ endings and they're going to choose one. Part of that's true, but a part of it is also just scoopers making things up and using what's known as a fact. And if Marvel Studios was to come out and say, well, yeah, we did different takes of this, they're just going to go, haha, see? They confirmed it. And if Marvel Studios was to say, well, we had different endings, just like we had for The Marvels and Quantumania, but we ended up sticking with this one, then their scoop is right. There's no way to disprove this scoop or debunk it or do anything like that. You know, it's just, it is what it is. So, do I believe it? Sure. Because it's true. Do I believe that these scoopers know what these endings are, as 2 of them are like leaning into, but they're saying, but I don't want to spoil it? Okay, if you don't want to spoil that, let's get back to my old argument. If you don't want to spoil that, but you're excited to drop an exclusive spoiler scoop, you know, like it's the Game of the Year awards, like it's world premiere. If you're excited to do that for your exclusive scoop, and your scoop is Deadpool's suit will have an extra red bar on the arm, you're kind of losing credibility, man.